The video you're about to watch explores the often overlooked but immensely important Latin American revolutions of the 18th and 19th centuries. These revolutions were led by five remarkable leaders: Toussaint Louverture of Haiti, Simón Bolívar, José de San Martín, Miguel Hidalgo of Mexico, and Dom Pedro I of Brazil. Topic number 1: Toussaint Louverture and the Haitian Revolution. In the late 1700s, the French colony of Saint-Dominique, now called Haiti, was a place where terrible things happened. About 500,000 enslaved Africans worked on French-owned farms, suffering terribly. Then, during the French Revolution, something extraordinary happened in Haiti. In August 1791, around 100,000 enslaved Africans, led by an unlikely hero named Toussaint Louverture, rose up. Toussaint was once a slave himself, and he wasn't a military or diplomatic expert, but he became an excellent general and diplomat. By 1801, he controlled the whole island and had gotten rid of slavery. However, the French didn't like this, and in 1802, they sent 30,000 soldiers to remove Toussaint. Even though they had agreed to stop the revolution if slavery ended, the French accused him of planning more trouble. They put him in prison in the French Alps, where he died in 1803. But the struggle for Haitian independence did not end there. Toussaint's friend, Jean-Jacques Dessalines, continued to fight. On January 1st, 1804, Dessalines said that Haiti was its own independent country, the first black colony to break free from European rule. They chose the name Haiti, which means mountainous land in the language of the Arawak people. Topic number 2: Simón Bolívar, the liberator of South America. Simón Bolívar is often called the George Washington of South America. He was an excellent general and leader with big dreams. He wanted to bring together the Spanish colonies in South America into a country called Gran Colombia. His journey was tough. His group of volunteers lost battles, and he had to leave his home twice. But in 1819, Bolívar led a brave march through the Andes into Colombia. From there, he won important battles, and by 1821, Venezuela was free. He then went to Ecuador, where he met José de San Martín, another important person in Latin American freedom. Topic number 3: José de San Martín. San Martín was different from Simón Bolívar. He was a simple man born in Argentina, but he had spent a long time in Spain fighting against Napoleon. He came back to South America to help it become free from Spain. In 1817, he led a hard march across the Andes into Chile. With the help of Bernardo O'Higgins, he finally made Chile free. Then in 1822, San Martín met up with Simón Bolívar in Ecuador, and he gave his army to Bolívar to lead. Together, they defeated the Spanish at the Battle of Ayacucho in 1824, making sure Latin America was free. Venezuela, Colombia, Panama, Ecuador became one country called Gran Colombia. Topic number 4: Miguel Hidalgo and the Mexican Revolutionaries. In 1810, a priest named Miguel Hidalgo, in a little village called Dolores, took the first step towards Mexican independence. He was a poor but smart man who believed in ideas from the Enlightenment. On September 16, 1810, he rang a church bell and gathered the local people. He told them to rebel against the Spanish, and this became known as the Cry of Dolores. The very next day, Hidalgo's followers started a march to Mexico City. Their group grew to about 80,000 people. The uprising worried both the Spanish army and the rich Creoles, who were afraid they would lose their land and power. The Spanish army defeated Hidalgo in 1811, but other leaders like Padre José María Morelos kept the fight going for 4 more years. In 1815, a rich Creole officer named Agustín de Iturbide defeated Morelos. Mexico's independence got closer in 1820 when a revolution in Spain happened. This made Creoles in Mexico want independence even more. Ironically, the same man, Agustín de Iturbide, who had beaten Morelos, declared Mexico free in 1821. Central American states also said they were free from Spain and Mexico. However, Uribe, who made himself an emperor, didn't agree with their independence. In 1823, he lost power, and Central America became its own nation, called the United Provinces of Central America. Nicaragua, Guatemala, Honduras, El Salvador, and Costa Rica would develop in this area. Topic number 5, Dom Pedro I. Brazil's path to independence was more peaceful. In 1807, when Napoleon rose to power and controlled Portugal, the Portuguese royal family went to Brazil. Rio de Janeiro became the capital of the Portuguese Empire for 14 years. In 1850, Napoleon lost at the Battle of Waterloo, and King John and the Portuguese government went back to Portugal. But Dom Pedro, King John's son, stayed in Brazil. King John planned to make Brazil a colony again, but many Brazilians didn't want that to happen. In 1822, Brazilians asked Dom Pedro to rule, and he agreed. On September 7, 1822, he said Brazil was free. This was a peaceful change, different from the other parts of Latin America during this time.